The energy tracking module allows you to track a building's energy consumption by dollar amount and unit of measure. Tracking this information will allow you to compare a building's energy costs and consumption to previous years. First, we'll define the energy categories we would like to track by entering the description, the unit of measure, and the GL account it's associated to. This is all the setup that's required for this specific module. Now, to capture a building's energy costs and consumption, when entering an energy invoice, let's use gas as an example. When a GL account associated to energy is used for each line item, the system will prompt you to enter the energy code or category and, if applicable, the specific unit it applies to. There are a few areas within the system to view this information, one of which is on the Building's Energy tab. The main screen will list the energy category and year, the unit of measure, and the year-to-date amount. To view the details, simply drill in to see how the year-to-date amount breaks down by individual month as well as by unit. As you can see, you can even drill down further to see the associated invoice number. The energy tracking module includes several reports for detailed building-by-building and year-by-year analysis for your energy costs and consumption. You can view samples of these reports in the print section of this overview. The utility billing module is used for calculating and billing metered utilities to your tenants. Each month, meter readings are entered and the utility consumption charges are automatically calculated and billed to the appropriate tenants. The first step in getting started with the utility billing module is to define your utility categories. Let's use gas as our example. Here you'll enter the conversion factors used as well as the unit of measure that is used. Next, we define how the utility is calculated. We have the option of entering our calculations by consumption charges, where we will enter a description of the charge type, and the charge rate. Our second option is to calculate based on tiered charges. This option allows you to enter the tier maximums and their corresponding rates. The calculation choice you'll choose will depend on how the utility company calculates the charges. We've designed the utility billing module for maximum flexibility and have taken into account every possible billing scenario. Now let's take a look at entering and processing our meter readings. The process is very simple and once set up will only take a few minutes. Meter reading entry is done by entering a batch. Simply enter the service to date and click on the Generate Readings Batch button. Select the buildings and utilities you'd like to process and then click the exclamation point button to generate. This process creates records for the last meter readings. Now you can enter your new meter readings. The system has safeguards, so you cannot enter a meter reading equal to or lower than the previous reading. Once you've entered your meter readings, you can then go back to the batch screen and print your batch listing, consumption report, utility reconciliation report, or various invoice and statement formats.